The Western Conservative Summit will bring some big-name conservatives to Colorado this weekend, including Attorney General Jeff Sessions and Secretary of the EPA Scott Pruitt. Justine, we were commenting before we rolled tape. This is impressive of how many big names are coming to this summit, but Jeff Sessions and especially Scott Pruitt, at least lately, thanks to Twitter, brings a little bit of baggage. Do you think lotion will be something that is brought up at the Western Conservative Summit this year?
I mean, there's so many Pruitt jokes that we can go with right now on this. One of the best tweets I saw was, it puts its lotion, or its government lotion on its skin. It's interesting, the Western Conservative Summit comes here, and there's a lot of talk, you know, we're a purple state now, and a lot of people have thought we're going to turn blue, but it very well is anybody's game here which way the state goes. So you see a lot of these people coming in, but when you have these people who are trying to convince, you know, conservatives to get on board, maybe Pruitt and Sessions aren't your best, you know, talking, or your best keynote speakers for this type of summit. Pruitt, they did an article today that I saw online that was like the most corrupt member of the council of Bush's cabinet, because
Trump's cabinet.
Trump's cabinet. Sorry, Bush's. I'm just having.
This is Freudian slip city. Don't worry about it.
It's just like all coming together now, and I'm like, what time is it? Where are we? Definitely, this. You know, the scandals are just one after another between the hotel and the $50 a night condo, the mattress, the lotion, you know, having his staff do personal errands for him. It just does not reflect well on the Trump administration, and it does not reflect well. I don't even know what he's done for the EPA. We have not talked about the EPA once. It's just constant scandal after scandal.
Yep. Patty, these are big names coming to the summit. It's going to get a lot of attention. It's probably get a lot of national attention. Will that be a bigger deal than some of the things we've seen on Twitter about Scott Pruitt?
Well, it depends on what his rider list is at the Colorado Convention Center, you know, what he's demanding be provided for him. You know, we will not only see a lot of national attention of the speakers, but of the protests. Jared Polis was out there at noon today with a group because of Sessions. We've got an NRA protest tomorrow. So we'll see how Denver looks and how Denver protesters and Denver residents and Denver police acquit themselves. We hope no one has underpants stuffed with guns like that FBI agent, because we don't need any more bad publicity.
Krista, this started out as a small get-together that Bill Armstrong said to John Andrews, I want a Western CPAC, and now it is enormous. What do you think we'll be talking about next week after the Western Conservative Summit?
You know, I hope that it engages in the conversation and provides some material out there. I'm with Justine. I think that perhaps Sessions and Pruitt were not the best choices. I think that Attorney General Sessions is a nice man. The more that Trump beats up on him, the more I like him. But his, you know, he's a true conservative. The state is fairly libertarian, and then Pruitt is drowning in scandals. And what's he going to talk about? You know, maybe that's what we'll be talking about in a week.
Good point. Ben, wrap it up for us.
You know, it's an interesting event. It's a feel-good thing for Western conservatives and Colorado conservatives. It's a way for the local contingent to have direct contact with national and frankly international players in the conservative community. I think the attention that will come into the city will all be really positive. I'm not worried at all about how the police acquit themselves. I'm also not worried about any backflips in that crowd. I do suspect there will be many concealed carry in the room, just no backflips, guys. So it should be fine. You know, to me, I think it's cool that it's here. It's great to see more political attention focused on a market like Colorado. You know, I remember growing up in a very political family, Colorado being a flyover state, and to me, this event really shows that that is no longer the case, that you know, political players of all stripes are willing to invest time and money and energy into this market. And Sessions and Pruitt, we may make jokes, we may make light, but at the end of the day, hardcore conservatives don't care about this stuff. They are supportive of those two people. They are supportive of the messages that they have. You want to talk about what they're doing at the EPA. Part of the reason he's able to spend so much time doing other stuff is because all he's doing is just hacking regulations and stripping away. So that work is actually pretty easy. So good for us for having it. You know, too bad that we have such characters in place in power, but you know, you get the government you deserve. So here we are.